Jose, welcome to Texas. We're road tripping across America, heading towards Dallas, Texas. We're just on the northern outskirts of Houston now. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day wherever you are. And thanks for joining us on this road trip as we fly across America. We already have our first comment. McLean says, hello from West Palm Beach, Florida. Yes,
Ooh.
Beautiful. It is 100 degrees all day here, guys. It is just so hot. Unbelievable.
But it doesn't feel like Florida, where it's like 85 and it feels hot.
Yeah, it is. It's a dry heat. Definitely like a dry heat.
Yeah.
We got Palm Beach in the house.
Cool.
Jelani. Sorry. Yeah, we're driving right through Texas, guys. You guys are watching a live stream. We are heading to Houston, baby. It is so unbearably hot. Like, I can't believe how hot it is. It's been like in the hundreds, 100-degree weather, but it's not humid. It's very different than Florida.
Where are we going?
We're heading north towards Houston.
What?
North towards Houston. So right now we are, let's see here.
North toward Houston?
We're passing New Waverly. No, I mean north towards Dallas. I'm sorry.
It's like...
We're going to pass Huntsville, Texas here soon. Huntsville, Texas looks really nice. It almost deserves a video, but we're just flying through here. I think today we might just have to live stream a long drive. It's like, I hate that we can't do all these small towns. We just got to keep it moving and just keep pushing forward on this road trip so that we can make ground. I hate that it's got to be that way. And you guys are asking us to live stream during the road trip. But like right now, like we're live streaming. So if we're live streaming, we won't be able to record like a regular drive around video. I guess we could. Maybe with the GoPro. I don't know how we could do it. It's like if we're live streaming, we can't really... If we're live streaming, you can't really do a recorded video. And that's kind of a downside to the live stream. Once we're live... Okay, you don't have to pass the semi. You can't be here all day.
Yeah, I know. I just have to wait until something
No, my
gets out of the way.
No, my guy, man, I said it. Nobody's hit the like button yet. Look at that. Here we are taking time out of our day to live stream for you folks. And y'all don't even hit the like button on us. I don't just fight with Katie. I'll fight with you at home too. I'll start crap with anybody. Who wants to start something? You want to start something at home? We can definitely do this. So guys, we're passing, we're just south of Huntsville, Texas. We're in the Sam Houston National Forest. How's that? We just passed New Waverly, Texas. We're heading northbound. And we're about to enter Huntsville State Park. Nice little area. I wonder if there's land for sale around here. There's actually a beautiful lake and everything here. I hate that we don't have enough time to like do what like. I really do think we should move to Texas. There's so much to cover here.
I know. That's what I keep telling you.
Yeah. Just keep an eye on your rearview mirror if a big truck pulls up.
Yeah.
Because you're supposed to be going like 80 miles per hour if you're in this lane.
I am going that fast.
Yeah. Well, I kind of hate that we can't, you know, like a lot of these small towns, we're not. Yo, Young Squid says, how fast are you guys driving? Stay safe out there. I don't know. We're going 80 miles an hour. I don't know what the speed limit is out here. But the speed limits in Texas are like 80, 90. I don't know. It's like ridiculous out here. Speed limits in Texas are like 80, 85, 80, 75. Like, speed limits out here are crazy. But you can get between one big city and the next pretty quickly, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, we have one of our good subscribers. She says, hey, you two. Will you be driving through New Braunfels, Texas? You should drive through the area, show everyone how busy it gets during the summer. Jenna, unfortunately, I think we're going to bypass San Antonio on this trip. We're thinking about making it as far north as Oklahoma, and if we want to make it to Oklahoma, we're gonna have to take some shortcuts and skip out. We literally argued about it for half an hour, and we decided that we were gonna skip on. This live stream is already frozen. Unbelievable. We were gonna skip on. It sucks. I hate it, but we're gonna skip on San Antonio and Austin. I hate it. I really do. I really, really hate that we're doing this, but we're gonna have to. Like we really have. We did so much of Houston that I hate it. I hate that we're not gonna be able to get to Austin and San Antonio on this trip. I hate it. Like I feel like we should almost move to Texas, and then we could cover. Like I'm passing a bunch of small towns. They look good. It's a good area, but how can I do it if, you know what I'm saying? Like there's only so much we could do on this road trip, and I feel like if we stall out and do small stuff like, that's like if we lived here we could do stuff like that, but we don't live here. Like we live in Florida, so it's like we're paying for hotels, we're paying for gas, we're on the road, you know? It's frustrating. So Jenna, I trust me, we debated it for a while, and it was like we're just not going to be able to do it. All right, guys, so now we are in Huntsville, Texas. Trust me, I'm upset about it. Are you?
Yeah. I really wanted to go to San Antonio.
I really wanted to do San Antonio and Austin, and I guess I'm disappointed that we're not going to be able to, but I think it's not fair, too, that we haven't done. Dallas didn't really get much from us on the last trip, you know?
Yeah.
We got to do Dallas. We got to do...
Yeah, and we got to remember that, like, the best tacos we had, like, best place we went was in Dallas. I'm
disappointed.
Yeah.
I really am. Alex, I saw your comment, man. It's okay, Alex, bro. It's all good. No need to worry. God Eater says, dude, that's funny. You're in Texas. I was literally thinking about going to Fort Lauderdale or Houston. That's cool, man. I like Houston. Yeah, I like Houston a lot. I'm really disappointed. Like, I feel like I really, really wanted to do Austin and San Antonio, but, like, I just don't think we'll be able to. It's like, it sucks. Like people think, like, we're trying to do, like, the best we can. You're disappointed? It's all right, Alex. You'll be able to do it someday. You can't do everything in life, man. There's only so much time. There's only so much money. Like, that's the one thing about life, man. You can't do everything you want. So you just got to be content with what you're able to do, you know? Because, like me, I would love to do more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I would love to be able to do more. But this is what we got, you know? Okay, now the live stream all of a sudden refreshed.
Yeah, it'll do that.
My city. Yeah. Whoa, look at that statue of Sam Houston. That's pretty cool. You guys catch that Sam Houston statue? That's pretty cool. I'm disappointed. I wish I had more money, more time. You know, and I could just do more. But, like, it's like, we got a budget for this road trip. I mean, we really got to crunch. And you guys are going to see a lot of Houston. We did a lot of videos in Houston. You guys, this road trip's been pretty good so far.
Yeah.
And Texas is huge. There's a water bottle on your door. Would it be possible to grab it or no? Without flipping the car?
I don't know.
Thank you. You went to Houston in February 2020. Houston's awesome. Yeah.
And that actually feels better because it was hurting me. The way it was positioned.
Look at this highway, guys. Perfectly paved. Texas has some great infrastructure. Houston is awesome. What do you think about these roads, baby?
Great driving road. It's so smooth.
Yeah, these are good highways. That's the one thing about Texas, man. They got some incredible highways. Yeah, there's a few crazy drivers.
Yeah.
We saw one guy that was like the most insane thing I ever seen. I guess it must have been a police chase, and that's where it ended.
Yeah. It had to be. I mean,
Is Baytown a good area? I'm thinking about going there for the beach. No, Baytown sucks. Baytown is kind of ghetto and trashy. There's a lot of chemical plants. It's not worth it. I would go to Corpus Christi. Padre Island's better.
Yeah.
Padre Island is better. Yeah, I didn't think Baytown, even Galveston's nothing. I mean, I know to the people from Houston, it's incredible because that's all they got. But no, it's not really. It's not all that much, guys. It really isn't. You know. Alabama highways are better. No, I don't think so. Houston has the best highways. No, I wouldn't stay nowhere near Baytown. No, it's bad. The east side of, if you want to stay in Houston, stay on the northwest side of Houston, around Katy. There's nothing on the whole east side sucks. There's nothing on the east side. There's too many chemical plants and there's too many oil company pipelines and crap. It's all garbage. If you go to Houston, stay on the northwest side of Houston. Or the north side around the woodlands. There's nothing to see. The east side of Houston, it's just a giant wasteland. There's nothing there. There's not even that much food or restaurants, nothing. This Huntsville, Texas looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Who's honking the horn? In a way.
No one.
Yeah, don't do the east side of Texas. The Houston, the northwest side's the best side. Northwest. The east side of Houston's trash. And the southeast side of Houston, the area you want to stay in. Hotels in Houston are cheap. You should be able to get a good hotel in Katy, or just somewhere. I mean, the north side's ghetto, but at least it's got good food and good vibes. There's nothing on the east side. It's just trashy.
Yeah.
Katy, yeah, it's a nice neighborhood. Yeah, Katy's nice. Yeah, you don't want to stay in the east side of Houston. There's nothing there. Baytown's trashy. Texas City's trashy. Galveston, I didn't think it was all that. The Woodlands is nice. Katy's nice. Downtown Houston's incredible.
Yeah.
And we ate at a restaurant called Ninfas. The original Ninfas. I'll write the name. And it's the original Ninfas. It's a taco place. It's very expensive. That's the name, the original Ninfas. It's very expensive, but it's a nice taco place that's on the right outside downtown.
It's on Navigation.
It's on Navigation, right? Nice little. The World According to Briggs said it was a good little spot, and he was on point. The best food I've ever had.
Yeah.
But it was expensive. I will not deny that it was expensive.
Texas Prison Museum.
Yeah, Sugarland, Katy. Yeah, stay on the west side of Houston. West to northwest side of Houston is where you want to be. Yeah, we're not doing barbecue on this trip. We are trying to stay, we're trying to eat a little bit healthier than that.
Yeah.
It was 3 hours on plane from New York City. That's pretty cool. Alright. But, yep, it's beautiful out here. This is Huntsville, Texas. This looks really good out here. You can tell this is a really nice little town. Huntsville, Texas. We should have gone in there. It looks great. It looks like a great little town. This area is a good part of the country.
Yeah.
Great area, man. I think that triangle between Houston, like, let's say Houston,
San Antonio,
Dallas, that triangle is a good area. Armadillo's too far to the west. No, we're not going to go that far west. We're going to go to Houston. And from Houston, we're going to try to get up to Oklahoma. And then from Oklahoma, we're going to do Arkansas. So we got to make some ground. Yeah. This seems like a really nice area. It's as pretty as Alabama, but there's a lot more diversity, less tension. Just reminds me of Montgomery. Like the pretty stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Just driving along. It looks like they're building a lot out here. It does look like a lot of growth. And commerce, everything you need in a place is here. And it looks like there's infrastructure, like businesses and stuff like that, places where you can work, and it seems like it's got everything. It's got a nice package. Definitely attractive. So, and all I see is semis everywhere, so it looks like some moves are here really well.
This is a pretty area. It's gorgeous out here. This is just gorgeous out here.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Sam Houston National Forest. This is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful area. Just gorgeous, man. Oh, we should go to the most racist town in America, Harrison, Arkansas. That sounds neat.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, that sounds like a good suggestion. We are going to go to Arkansas.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are going to go to Arkansas. Let me see what part of Arkansas it's in. Yeah, we're going to be in that area.
So we might go out there.
It's definitely possible we could do that. And those are the types of videos, you know. I still think Coleman, Alabama is more racist than Arkansas. I'm not sure about that.
I don't know. We'll see.
Because I think Coleman isn't. I don't know. I think Alabama. I mean, you know, Vice News makes a video, and then everybody runs with it. But I think Alabama is much more racist than Arkansas.
We'll see.
Yeah, we're planning on Fayetteville. Fayetteville, Arkansas is definitely in our sights. We're definitely considering doing Fayetteville, Arkansas. Yeah, it's a good idea, Alex. It's actually an incredible suggestion. And yeah, that's why we're already heading north. That's why we're we're going to skip San Antonio and Austin so that we can go into Oklahoma and Arkansas. God Eater doesn't want us to go to Georgia.
Go to Georgia?
He doesn't want us to do Georgia.
I really wasn't planning to do much Georgia.
Yeah, we've done maybe Atlanta on the way back. The Rust Belt to be really racist. Yeah, Jared's got a good point. Or Jared. He's our good subscriber, Pierce. Yeah, I think you got a good point. I think the Rust Belt's pretty bad too. Like Ohio, Pittsburgh. I think you got a good point there. But I don't think it's worse than Southwest Alabama. I think Southwest Alabama, Baton Rouge, West Virginia, and Ohio, definitely the Rust Belt has some pretty crappy places. Yeah, I gotta get my passport too. We gotta get our passports. I just wish we had 100,000 subscribers and more YouTube money so we could do everything, man. Because we're only on the road like 10 days of the month is all we can afford. Sometimes 12 or 13. We've done a few 10, 15, 16 day trips, but it takes a lot of money to do that, guys. Like, you really gotta be a millionaire to do that.
Yeah.
It's like I wish I could do more. I really do. Outside of the cities in the Rust Belt, yeah, you got a good point, man. Definitely. Southwest Alabama is pretty bad for that. That part of Arkansas has a reputation. I still think Alabama's worse than Arkansas. I think Louisiana's worse than Alabama, probably. The Baton Rouge area is pretty bad. You can go to Columbia. Yeah, I need to get my passport. If I get my passport, we were going to immediately do Mexico and Canada. Beautiful Texas, man. Look at this, guys. What's the temperature outside, baby?
102.
102 degrees, man. It's hot. We're 162 miles from Dallas, so we'll make it to Dallas today for sure. Louisiana's the worst. Cookie thinks, what do you guys think is the worst? Louisiana? I think Louisiana. I think Louisiana's the most racist place you can go to. Louisiana, Mississippi, Southwest Alabama, followed by... I do think Ohio and West Virginia are pretty bad. El Dorado funny. Dorado. El Dorado. That's hilarious. They don't say El Dorado, they say El Dorado with a big giant A in the middle. I think El Dorado down there. Got that El Dorado down there. Yeah, I want to go to Spain. When we go to Europe, it might take maybe a year. Mm-hmm. If our YouTube channel keeps growing, we should be able to go international soon. When we go to Europe,
at least Canada. Or...
Yeah, I think when we go to Europe, we'll do Canary Islands, Spain, Italy, definitely Scotland. Mm-hmm. Scotland and Ireland might be our first shot when we go international.
Yeah.
For the Europe. We will eventually, guys. If the YouTube channel keeps growing, we'll be able to. Good morning from France. Francia. France. Nagasaki! I sneezed. Doesn't understand a lawyer or write Will Rogers. We got France in the house. Bonjour to France. I don't know too much French. I would love to go to Spain, Barcelona. If we go international, when we start to travel international, I want to see Barcelona, Toledo. I think when I go to Spain, Barcelona, Madrid, Toledo. Excuse me, guys. Pardon me. Pardon moi. Merci beaucoup. Pardon me. Pardon moi. Francia. Cordon bleu. My France is limited, man. I think for sure Paris would be nice because, you know, I think everybody that goes to Europe goes to Paris. Yeah, I think, you know, Versailles maybe, but I would definitely say when I go to Europe, I want to see London. But more, okay, really, if we went to Europe, I think we'd go to Scotland first.
I do want to see Paris.
Paris.
But that would, like, everything would be like walking videos.
Yeah.
So.
I think if we go to Europe, Scotland, Belgium. I think Belgium would be the hit.
Yeah. I want to go to Norway.
Pierce said he went to Ireland, mm-hmm. and he was creeped out by all the white people.
Well, that's what's there.
That's what they have, man. I bet they never seen a black. Well, they do have black people in England. England's got a lot of black people. England in Ireland too?
Yeah.
Really?
But not like. I think it's mostly. There's like 5 million people.
If I went to Italy, I would want to see Napoli and Milan.
It has a similar population.
I guess you have to see Rome.
Population to Alabama.
There's a lot of Pakistanis in Ireland. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Ireland only has 5 million people,
and
the state of Alabama has 5 million people.
Salam. There's a lot of Pakistanis in Ireland. I went to visit England, France, Spain, Greece, Portugal, Ireland, Scotland, Netherlands. Milan is super racist. Really? They don't like what? Oh yeah, because they're a port city, you know. We are 150 miles south of Dallas. We're south of Dallas, north of Huntsville, Texas, heading northbound towards. We're heading towards Dallas, Texas. They don't like blacks or Latinos in Milan. Okay, well, too bad. I'm still gonna go there. Yeah, I'm gonna guess. Yeah, Pakistani people own businesses throughout the whole world. Martino says he went to Houston in the 90s. Yeah, we just did like a lot of video. You guys are gonna get a lot of Houston videos. I mean, we did so many Houston videos, it's crazy. Europe. India or Cambodia? I would rather do Cambodia. India is too trashy. I would no disrespect. I would rather do Cambodia for sure. Cambodia would be awesome. I got a lot of friends from Cambodia, man. Those are some cool people.
I want to go to Thailand.
Go to Thailand, and we can drive around Thailand in a Corolla. We'll rent a Corolla.
Yeah.
And drive around Thailand and Cambodia.
I heard the coast is gorgeous.
Yeah. I think in maybe 2 to 3 years we could really go international for real. You know? I would like to go to Haiti and Puerto Rico are really top on my list.
I want to go to
Puerto Rico. Argentina, yeah. Houston is the most humid. No, it's not.
But I have to go in the month of March.
No. Houston ain't got nothing on Florida. I gotta respectfully disagree for you guys. Puerto Rico. Okay, Matthew says he's from England, Norfolk, England. Yeah, Norfolk. I can say this. England.
Norfolk?
He's got family in Texas.
Nice.
160 miles from London. Nice. No, Florida, the humidity in Florida is insane. Texas is very hot, but it's not humid. They're two totally different things, by the way. Humidity and heat are two different things. Yeah, you gotta, eventually I think we'll be like internationally traveling at least 2 to 3 years from now. We just don't have that kind of money yet. I mean, even just to drive across the United States, the average person can't do what we're doing right now. Yeah, he went to India. I think India would be too much for me. The Galapagos Islands. Yeah, it's an archipelago. They have the big Galapagos tortoises. I've never been to the Galapagos Islands, but it would be very cool to go there. Galapagos.
Yeah.
That's a destination right there. Don't you have to be a scientist to go there though?
I think you gotta get a permit or something.
Yeah, the Florida Panhandle's humid, but South Florida and Central Florida are absolutely horrendous. South Florida and Central Florida, the humidity is absolutely horrendous. Like, it is just unbearable. Peru, I'm not sure about going to Peru. I don't really, it's just not my type of place I'd go. It's not the heat, it's the humidity in Florida. It's hot here, it's 106 degrees. Our car temperature reads 106 right now. Machu Picchu, man. No, I don't want to see a Machu Picchu, oíste. That's not what I'm into. I'm not into Machu Picchu. That's not what I'm into, bro. No Machu Picchu for me. We're heading north right now. Yeah, that's rough. The car temperature right now reads 106 degrees. It's hot. Like, it's really hot. We're drinking water.
Yeah.
Yep, the car reads 106 degrees. It's very hot out there right now. Colombia, que linda y buena. Santa Marta, Barranquilla, Cartagena. I actually would like to visit Colombia. I know it's dangerous, but I would like to visit Colombia.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hot right now. Finally, a little bit of shade. We're finally a little bit of shade right now. Miami, Florida was the most humid place I've ever been to. Yeah, I agree. Includes the Caribbean, New York. Miami's hot. Yeah, Miami, South Florida, we are just... There's a difference between heat and humidity. We're not just hot. We're humid. Colombia is very dangerous. Orlando's very diverse. Yeah, Orlando's diverse. Houston is more diverse, though. What do you think?
Yeah,
I think Houston's got a little bit more diversity, way more diversity than anything in Florida. No, San Antonio's not a desert yet, but if you go a little bit outside of San Antonio, you start to see like desert-like, like dry, arid areas.
Yeah.
I wouldn't quite say San Antonio is a desert, but it's getting close. It definitely gets hot, believe me. Yeah. The heat in Florida, the humidity in Florida is unbearable. I mean, literally, I would rather be here in Texas where it's hot,
Yeah.
but it's not humid.
Yeah.
I could do this heat here in Texas.
Yeah.
I mean,
In Florida, the minute you get to it,
well, it's hot out
you get
there.
headaches, you get nauseous. It's just a bad.
Because this is a dry
package.
heat. This is a dry heat.
Yeah.
Like, this is a very dry heat. Like, if you stick your hand out of a window, I don't know how to explain the difference. Like, in Florida, if you put your window down on a hot, humid day in Florida, it'll cool you down. Here, when I open my window and stick my hand out, it actually gets hot. So, heat and humidity are two very different things.
Let me explain this. When we lived in Naples, when we first moved in, we had a laundry shed. You'd think I would sweat from, doing the laundry outside. No, I would be sweating before I even got it there, and it was only 10 steps.
Yeah, as soon as you walk outside in Florida, you're covered in sweat. Like, I haven't even sweat that much since we've been here. What up? We got KJ Alabama 334, the Gump in the house. What up, man? What's happening? We got the Gump in the house. We got the Gump in the building. Shout out to everybody watching from Alabama. Road trip. We got Canada in the house as well. Johnson. Yep. We got Mike watching. We got Brazil. Tá bom, a gente do Brasil. We got Naldo watching from Brazil. A gente do Brasil, tá bom. Tem muitos brasileiros na Texas. Muitos brasileiros. Demais. Muitos brasileiros na Texas. Tem muitos brasileiros. A gente boa do Brasil. Tá bom. Obrigado, Brazil in the house. Florida is a nice area, but it's hot and humid. You mean around where they're driving? Dry heat right now, and it rains a hot day, humid as soap the next day. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, she's talking about San Antonio, Austin area. Yeah, for sure. Florida is a nice area, but it's hot and humid. Yeah. No chemtrails. Nope, not right now. It's just blue skies. Look at that. We got Brazil in the house. Tá bom, a gente do Brasil. I know a little bit of Portuguese. Thank you. We got Kay from Canada. I was just in Florida. Missed it already. I know. Canada. Thank you so much. We got our first super chat. $13.99. Thank you so much. Thank you. Gracias. Obrigado. Merci. Thank you. In 4 different languages.
Speed limit is 75.
Broward County is a great place to visit and a horrible place to live. Do you like Orlando? Orlando's a fun place to visit and okay place to live. Just a lot of traffic, though. This is beautiful out here.
We're up to 105.
The temperature right now, guys, is 105. No, it's not dangerous. No, it's not dangerous. It's just muito bom. Muito bom. Canada, merci. We got Canada in the house. We got Brazil in the house. We got France. No, Fort Lauderdale's not dangerous.
No, it's fine.
How would you describe Fort Lauderdale, Katie? Dude, this is gorgeous out here. Look at this country. This is beautiful out here.
A little hood in some places, but you know, it's not bad. Like if you live in the right area, you should be all right. We got family out there, so and they like it a lot. So there's great shopping, great beaches. I like the beach at Fort Lauderdale because you can look out and it's not just beach. You can see like the freighters, you can see the wildlife. It's really nice.
Fort Lauderdale is a must-do travel destination. The beach, especially Fort Lauderdale Beach, it's a must.
Yeah, if you can afford it, stay at like the Westin or like the Atlantic where you're right there.
Stay right on the water. It's worth it. Pay the extra money and stay right on the water.
You can walk to the beach.
No, Fort Lauderdale's not dangerous. It's got some bad neighborhoods. It's a horrible place to live, but a safe place to travel for sure. You'll be okay and safe in Fort Lauderdale. There are bad neighborhoods like any city that size, but it's not the worst. It's not scary. I would not use the word dangerous at all to describe Fort Lauderdale. Living in West Palm Beach, Florida, Katie, too much crime.
No, not for me.
No, I would not live in Palm Beach. Not even I would live in West Palm Beach. And we're used to going to bad places. Again, West Palm Beach, great place to travel. Good shopping. Good beaches. World-class travel destination. Not a place you want to live.
What I think, if you have a job in West Palm, you might want to commute to Jupiter.
Yeah. Now, Jupiter's pretty, too. Yeah, these are good places to travel. They're safe. Listen, guys, there's a lot of misinformation. Miami is safe. Fort Lauderdale's safe. West Palm Beach, to travel, you're safe, okay?
Yeah.
To live is different, okay? Living and traveling are two different things. South Florida is not as bad as people say. By the way, this out here is absolutely gorgeous. This is beautiful country. Look how beautiful this is. Western Florida, yeah, great suburbs, no doubt. Oh yeah, Hollywood, Fort Lauderdale, beautiful places to go to. Yeah, San Antonio traffic is getting bad, yeah. Yeah, for sure, no doubt. Florida, Cali, and Texas, great places to live. Yeah, these are fun places. I think Texas is good for sure, yeah. Texas has really impressed me in a lot of good ways. You know, it's country, it's southern, but it's not racist. You know what I mean? I really like Texas. Like, everywhere we're passing right now, this is beautiful. This is just a beautiful, beautiful area here. This is great. We're passing Madisonville. This is beautiful out here. This is great stuff, man. This is a beautiful, beautiful area of Texas. I'm starting to love Texas a lot. I would love to live out here. Hey, we got Nash B in the house.
Awesome. Hi, Nash B.
What's up, Nash B? Welcome on board. Yeah, I'm loving Texas. Nash B, we were just talking about that. I like Texas heat more than Florida humidity. Florida humidity is unbearable.
Yeah.
But it's hot. It's 105, 106 degrees here. It's very hot, but it's a very dry heat. The humidity in Florida is absolutely unbearable.
Yeah.
Unbearable. I'm telling you guys, you walk outside in Florida and it is unbearable. It's horrible. You can be outside in Texas. Yeah. It's been 100. Right now it says 105. Okay, it just went down to 104. But we had a few stretches where it was 106 today. So it's hot. It is definitely hot out here. Like, you touch your windshield and it's like an oven. But yeah. We might move to Texas soon, yeah. Yeah, Longview is very bad. I agree with you on that. The northeast side of Texas, Tyler, Longview, Marshall, Naples, Atlanta, those are very bad areas in Texas for racism. The northeast side of Texas is bad for racism. Once you get to Longview, Tyler, Atlanta, Naples, Texas, the northeast side of Texas, it's bad. Sulphur Springs, Marshall, really bad. I'm Cuban. I was born in Cuba. I was born in Camagüey, Cuba. Yeah, Marshall's pretty bad. That whole area up there is pretty bad. And I got friends that live there. I know they've told me stories about what they've been through. It's pretty bad. It's like Alabama practically. So the northeast side of Texas, definitely avoid it. Yeah, east of Tyler to Louisiana, that area is very bad for racism. Very, very nasty area. That's probably the only side of Texas that I don't like, really. It's like worse than Alabama practically. Or about the same, you know. Well, Alex, enjoy New York City for now. New York City is an incredible place to live. Enjoy it while you have it, my man. And it's definitely okay to go out there and see the world, but don't forget to enjoy what you have in front of you right now. Don't be a downer on the place you live, too. You know, like, enjoy what you have. Enjoy what you have, too, you know? What are the people like in Dallas, Texas? Normal. Very normal, good people. Just normal. Nothing strange. I think they're normal. Nashville, I would say they're normal people. It was 100 Alabama, I bet. Jody says, I have family there, it's like Alabama. Yeah, that part of Texas is pretty much Alabama up there. Yeah, that part of Texas is pretty bad. But the other parts of Texas are good, man. It's just down there they have some issues. They're part of the Deep South. New York City, the situation's gotten really bad, Nashville says. People just don't have enough money even to eat.
Well, that's really sad.
Yeah. City is, I don't know how people can live in New York City, I'll tell you that. Like, I was in New York City and I was like, I don't even know, where does this much money even come from? It's a very complicated life in New York City. You can just look at it and tell. Yeah, Texas has a lot of different regions. I mean, the northeast corner is pretty much Alabama, the Deep South. Houston and San Antonio and Austin are probably the best region of the state. They're kind of like Hispanic, but also, you know, like great, good Hispanic American mix. Corpus Christi, I would say, is the same way. Good people, man. Dallas seems like normal people. Good people. And then the western part of the state is very like western. And then along the border, you got some good people too, man. I like Texas. If I had to leave Florida to any other state, undoubtedly it would be Texas. Out of all the places I've seen, Texas is really the one place that I've been like, wow, man, like
I can't get it out of my mind.
I can't get out of my mind. Yeah, Texas is just, it really is a good place, man. Yeah. It's got its faults like anywhere else. No place is perfect. Alex says it's hard to live in New York City.
Yeah.
Yeah, good people in Texas. Best place to do food delivery in Houston? I'm not sure. I mean, we're just getting to know the place, so. We got the stats in the building. Welcome on board. We are cruising through Texas, y'all. Heading northbound. Temperature's 104 degrees. We're outside of Centerville now. Passing Centerville, Texas. Okay, we're losing signal. We're lagging here. We're for the first time losing signal a little bit. Kind of in a very rural area, so we might lose signal here. I just had the signal lagged for a minute for the first time since we started streaming. Understandably though, we're kind of
Are you plugged in?
No. What are you worried about? You don't need it. You don't need that. Don't worry. It's just right. What are you trying to do?
I wanted to see about where we were.
You're just, don't worry about it. You're driving towards Dallas. Don't worry about it. That's all you need to know. You're driving towards Dallas. Alright guys, we might lose signal here. We're entering a rough patch with the signal. We're entering an area that's more rural. So we could lose signal moving forward. We've had good coverage all the way through. But it's possible that we'll lose signal. So we're going to enter a patch here, guys. Hopefully we don't lose you guys. But it's definitely possible that we could lose you. Just a little bit more rural here. Whoa, the stats, $2.
Thank you.
Hey, happy to see you both support the life. I know, thank you. We could definitely use the money for these road trips. You guys are the best. Thank you, the stats. Say hi.
Hi, stats.
Thank you, you're the best. Katie and Jose appreciate it so much.
Yes, we do.
Okay, Alex is going to go practice karate. Have fun, my man.
Have fun.
Have fun, my man. Brisket is awesome in Texas. I know, but we got to get healthier than that, y'all. Video quality is tough. Yeah, we're entering a very rural area, guys. I'm watching the live stream on my phone right now, and it looks pretty rough. We're entering a very rural area right now. So signal, it'll get better later down the road. We're going to be entering oil production country up ahead. I think between Centerville and Buffalo, it's going to be really bad signal. But once we get past that, I think it'll get better. So there's going to be a lot of oil production up ahead, guys. Like, we're going to enter the oil production area. I know the signal's a little rough.
I see towers coming up, so.
Okay, we might get better signal ahead. We're in a little spot here, but hopefully it gets better. Guys, in about 20 minutes, we're going to be in oil production country. Oil rigs everywhere up ahead. We're going to be entering oil country up ahead. So, interesting landscape changes up ahead. This looks a lot like Alabama. It's beautiful here.
Yeah.
We've covered a lot of ground heading north. I think we're exactly between Houston and Dallas right now, guys. We are exactly in the middle. Whoa, thank you again.
Thank you.
All right, the stats is added again. $2 more. Awesome. We appreciate it, guys. Carne asada and tacos. Though, you know how hard it is to be in Texas and to be on a diet because you're sick? Make a live going to restaurants. Yeah, I'd love to see that. We'll tip you guys soon. You guys are the best. Yeah, Florida and Texas are somewhat similar. Texas has more of a Hispanic flavor to it. Don't get me wrong, Florida has a Hispanic flavor to it. But, like, Texas has, like, that Mexican... Whoa, slow down.
I got you.
Oh, my gosh, that was scary.
It wasn't that bad.
There's a truck off on the road. Look at this guy. He drove off the road. Get in the other lane. This is just the exit.
Yeah. I can't.
You can't? Okay. Dude, you saw what that guy did? He drove all the way down that ditch.
Yeah.
Why are they all going that way?
I don't know.
Let me look at the GPS. Hopefully there's not a... Is it possible there's a road closure up ahead?
No.
Why are they all going that way?
I don't know.
Did you see what that truck did? He drove all the way off the road. Let me make sure there's not a road closure up ahead, guys.
There's road work, but it doesn't look bad.
Let me see what's going on here, guys, because that's just a small little town. Maybe it's because of the oil.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Oh crap! There's a slowdown. We should have got off. Oh no! There's an hour-long slowdown. We should have got off. Oh, we should have got off, baby. If you see an exit, there's no more exits. If you see an exit, get off. There's an hour-long slowdown. Dang it. Dang it.
Calm down. We're all right.
We're going to be stuck for an hour. Yo, somebody gave us... Let me see here. I just saw... Hold on, y'all. I just saw a super shot. Give me a minute, y'all. The stats, 99 cents. Thank you so much. The stats again. Awesome. Okay, guys. So there's going to be about an hour-long slowdown up ahead. So we're going to be stuck in a traffic jam. We should have got off at that exit. That's why those people are getting off.
We'll see what it actually is.
Oh, it's going to be bad. It's all red for like a whole huge stretch.
We'll see what it actually is.
Oh, yeah. I told you that we're going to be stuck in a traffic jam. It seems like construction related.
Yeah, it's just construction. I knew about it before we got on it.
The stats, appreciate you so much. Oh yes, if you live in another state other than Florida, it will be Texas for sure. Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. But the reason all those cars were getting off is because it's a pretty good slowdown. So we'll see what happens.
We'll see.
We'll see what happens. Yo, Elaine! Awesome. Hi, $5. Thank you so much, Elaine. And I know you've been watching our videos a lot. I really appreciate the support, you guys. Like, we could not do this without you guys. Like, this YouTube channel, we got Nature Lover in the house as well. Nature Lover, what's up, Nature Lover? I want to move to Florida, Lakewood Ranch. Oh, yeah. So, Lenny, Lakewood Ranch is nice. It's very tropical, very suburban, very nice, safe place. Right outside of Sarasota. If I could afford it, I'd do it. Traffic in Sarasota sucks. And I don't know any realtors in Sarasota. Do we know any realtors in Sarasota? Do we?
No. But I think your sister can still do that.
Yeah, if you need a realtor in Southwest Florida, my sister's a realtor. But I don't know any realtors.
She is willing to go that far to help.
Lenny, yeah, my sister, well, she's going to start working in Bradenton.
Yeah, so that
Okay, so Lenny, I'm going to give you my sister's phone number. Now, she works in Naples and Marco Island, and she's a realtor. But she's gonna, they might transfer her to Bradenton. Because she also she's a manager for a company. That's my sister, Susana Rodriguez, if you need a realtor. Southwest Florida, you're usually good. Hillsborough County has a lot of Mexicans. Now, keep in mind, Lenny, that realtors are not allowed to talk in Florida. They're not allowed to talk about any of that stuff. But, you know, there's a lot of nice Mexican areas right outside of Lakewood Ranch. You got, I mean, Wilmauma is like a very Mexican place. It's like the most Mexican place in Florida.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be like 30 minutes away from the most Mexican place in Florida. So I think you'll be all right. I wouldn't worry about it in Lakewood Ranch. We're living in some horrible times, man. We really shouldn't even be having to have this conversation, but unfortunately sometimes you do, you know. But I think you'll be all right for real though. But if you need a realtor, that's my sister's phone number. And like I said, she's in Fort Myers, but she'll make it up there. And she might be getting transferred to Bradenton. They're offering her a really good position up there. Mexicans in Jacksonville? Where are there a lot of Mexicans? But the places in Florida that have Mexicans are really poor places. They're not good places to live. Slow down. Naples has a lot of Mexicans. You want a place with a lot of Mexicans? Naples and Lehigh. Yeah, Naples, Lehigh, lots of Mexicans there. Naples used to have more Mexicans than Cubans, surprisingly. Thank every last one of you for supporting our channel, absolutely. Alright guys, we're in the slowdown. We'll see what this turns into. We are slowing it down now into a traffic jam. I love the rich areas in Naples. Let's see, I'll flip the camera back on us in a minute so we can see each other. Even the poor areas in Florida are so rich in culture. Oh yeah, like Immokalee, it's a poor place, but it's still good people, man. They got good food. They got, you know, some of the greatest Rocky Ridge. What the crap is that? I didn't even see that. But we're in it, guys. We found that traffic. That's why those people were getting off the highway. The Hialeah Flea Market, they closed it.
They did. Yeah,
they closed the Hialeah Flea Market no longer exists. The Opelika Hialeah Flea Market. We did a video about a month before it closed, so if you want to see it, you can see it, but it's done.
Oh, and Elaine, he's starting videos on the Y, so you can go and watch that.
Alex says his mom's probably listening with Mama outside of Tampa. Yeah, well, Mama has a lot of Mexicans. This is gonna be a while. We're gonna be here for a little bit. Maybe I can go in the truck and get my medicine.
Go ahead.
If we're stuck for a while, I'm gonna get it. Maybe we could get out of the car and walk around and see people. Get to meet the truck drivers.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, up. You went thrift hunting in Florida. It was epic. Yeah. No, Florida has a lot of culture too, man. Texas is a stronger Hispanic heritage, you know. But Florida has some good Latino, Mexican culture, man. Florida's not a boring place. It's nothing like Texas. I mean, Texas is straight up Mexican. Yo, Nature Lover gives us $10. You guys have been awesome on this live stream. Can't believe how much people are giving us. That's awesome. I like it so much. Yeah, I agree. Thank you so much, Nature Lover. You're always the best. They moved to Mama last year from New Jersey. That's a huge change, man. Yeah, well, Mama, they're Sun City Center. If you want to be, but Mama is just a poor little town. It's nothing. Yo, you must be up by Centerville. It's always traffic right there. Ah, no, man. Yo, Hood Adventures. So I hit you up when I was in your town, but I'm already past it, obviously. So, you know, maybe next time. I appreciate you reaching out to me, though. I had a beautiful time in the area. Your whole area looks good, man. I liked it. Lenny in the last $5. Thank you, Lenny. Appreciate that.
Thank you so much,
You guys are the best. Unbelievable. You guys are awesome. Yo, we got Ripley, Tennessee in the house. What up, James? How's it going? We're stuck in a Texas traffic jam south of Dallas. There's a Buc-ee's. Yeah, we've been to a lot of Buc-ee's before. Try to get in the other lane, baby, so you can don't get stuck behind this truck.
Yeah.
Hey, we got Germany in the house.
There's a truck coming.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna.
Look at that Ford Raptor. That thing is so expensive. Oh, this guy in the Chevy truck. Look at these trucks, man. You got this giant Chevy. I don't even know what the crap it is, and this Raptor. Big giant trucks, man. These things are expensive. These are like. I haven't even seen that one. I don't even know what the crap that is.
Probably Texas edition.
Yeah, that's like a $80,000 truck.
Yeah.
It says Rocky Ridge on the front. I haven't even seen that truck. And this is a Raptor. They're both very expensive trucks.
Yeah.
Dino. We got Germany in the house. Don't you know how to say hello in Germany? In German?
It don't come to me.
You know how to talk German. I'm very picky when it comes to hotels. Oh, I am too.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag, is that it?
Mm-hmm.
How do you say it?
Guten
Yo,
Tag.
I'll definitely catch up with you next time. Oh, that's all good, man. I appreciate it. Hood Adventures gives us $2. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. You guys have been awesome on this live stream. How do you say hello in German?
Guten Tag is good afternoon.
Guten Tag. How do you say it?
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
Guten
Tag.
Tag.
Yeah, I don't do no Motel 6s. It's not that I feel like I'm better than anybody.
It's just
We travel. We got to stay in good spots.
it's uncomfortable. I don't want to be
Recently
itchy.
saw on the internet today, I got gas from, unfortunately, it was at Taco Bell. James, you cracked me up, man. You guys go to motels? No, we don't do none of those. No,
don't do
Marriott's. There's too many bed bugs.
Yeah.
You'll get bed bugs. That's not a joke. We've stayed in hotels. One time we were tight on money in Montgomery, Alabama, and we stayed in a Comfort Inn, and they had bed bugs. We woke up the next day covered in bed bug bites.
I looked like I had chicken pox.
Looked like we had chicken pox. That's not a lie. Yeah, you got to stay in Courtside by Marriott. Anything from Marriott's usually pretty good.
Courtyard.
What did I say? Courtyard?
Courtside.
Whatever, yeah. Marriott's, yeah. Sometimes we'll do Hyatt. I'll stay in an Avid if it's brand new.
Yeah.
Okay, if a hotel has less than 20 reviews, like they just opened it, like if it's a hotel that they just now opened, like brand spanking new hotel, I'll stay in an Avid if it's brand new. I'll stay in a Home 2 Suites if it's like
Brand new.
brands, like if they opened it a month or two ago.
Because
right?
most of them are so uncomfortable. They don't have king size beds.
Mm-hmm.
So and they try to give you a 1-bedroom.
Okay.
And it's like a full size bed.
We got Ozuna Enoch in the house. The gas in Texas is very cheap. I've seen it as low as $3.63, I think. So Ozuna, you asked me a question on the video with the homeless guy. So the homeless guy, it was not a free interview. I actually gave the guy like $60, believe it or not. Cash money, I gave him $60. Is that interview gonna make me $60? Never. Okay, but the thing about this, bro, like I'm not gonna record me giving somebody money because that's just not cool. Like I know a lot of the other YouTubers, like the other people on YouTube. Got that truck down there. You don't want to talk. Okay. What's happening, man? What's good? What's up? You good? Live streaming. We're live. Want to say hi? Got that truck driver down there. We're live streaming, man. Alright, y'all. Nature lovers waves at the truck driver. No, I don't play the lottery. So Zuna, basically we hooked the guy up, bro. You good, man? That's a good question to ask. But I don't like a lot of these YouTubers, like they'll like record themselves giving people money.
That's not right.
I would never do that. Like if you give somebody money, and the only reason we're having this conversation, the only reason we're having this conversation is because you mentioned it. Mm-hmm. Because like I would never I help a lot of people, bro, but I would never do it like record me giving somebody money,
and
then put it on the internet. That's sucker crap, you know. A lot of the other YouTubers, they do that because they wanna pretend like they're good or whatever, and they want their subscribers to think they're generous. But I do it stuff like that all the time, but I would never do it like on video to show off or nothing like that.
There's a quote,
and it's a business expense, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. Hood Adventure says they do it for clout, man.
Yeah. There's a quote from the Bible. It's like, do your deeds in secret. Don't do it to show everybody else.
Yeah. Hood Adventure says, I agree. I refuse to give some money just for clout. So a lot of YouTubers, like, they'll give people money and they'll record themselves giving people money.
That's not right.
There was a rapper a while back, 6ix9ine, went to his, Mexico and started handing out money. And then they recorded. But they, that's like if you're a generous person, you don't need other people don't need to know about it.
No.
Like if you're a generous giving person, you just do it and then that's it. Like you don't need to you really don't need to put it on the internet for people to see you're a good person. Mm-hmm. Because then you're not doing it to do it. Like being a good person is a private thing. Like each one of us as a person, when you go to sleep at the end of the day, you could be like, okay, I did something really good today for somebody, and you feel good about it, or you can go to sleep and say, oh, I did a bunch of bad stuff. Mm-hmm. But that is something where, and when I see somebody doing something good in public, you automatically lose your credibility. There's another Bible quote that says, when you give to the poor, you're lending to God. Okay? And I'm not quoting this on a religious level right now. No. I'm talking to you guys on a poetic level, you could say. But there's a Bible verse, I think it's in Psalms, that says, when you give to the poor, you're lending to God. So, yeah, I couldn't see me. Anytime you see maybe a political person, maybe a sports athlete or a celebrity, and they're doing things in front of a camera, dude, they're doing it for the camera. Like, you can do a lot of great things for people, and it doesn't have to be on the camera, so, yeah. Do you see the rapper in Tampa? Exactly. So, Nature Lover brings up a great topic. So, there's a rapper in Tampa. Now, I've never heard of this guy before, but he's not like a famous rapper. He had one song out called Struggle, which, whatever. He wasn't a big rapper. He was just a normal guy. And he did a live stream. Okay? This guy went on live. I don't know if it was on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook or whatever. But he goes on live. And there's his, his rival gang or rival people that he has. He dared them to come get him. So he dropped his location. Like, I'm dropping my location right now, okay? Like, right now, you know where I'm at. I'm dropping my location right now. But imagine, like Hood Adventures, he's watching from very close to me. Hood Adventures is probably watching from less than an hour from where I am now. So there's only 63 people watching this video, or 70 people watching this video. But there's at least one person watching this video that's less than an hour from where I am right now. Imagine if I dissed him or disrespected him on live and told him, come get me. 90% chance, 95% chance you're not going to do it. But there's that 5% chance you don't know who you're dealing with. And that person could be like, all right, let's take care of this. So this guy went on live and basically told people to come get him in Tampa, Florida. And they did it. Dude, they literally came out and they took care of him. He didn't survive. They tried to take him to the hospital. He didn't make it. You know? Why on earth he would do that is insane. People will do anything for clout, man. People will get themselves killed. No, I don't mean me. I promote myself as a blogger, as a travel consultant. If I came out here and I started talking about gangs and trying to get respect on the streets, yo,
I just want to live my life. I don't care about
nothing. Like,
I just want to
you know, you can make a lot of, like, they feel like I don't understand why people are so empty-headed, man. You're definitely, Hood Adventure says, you're definitely speaking facts. That guy in Tampa gambled with his life, man. Even if you're not, even if you don't have enemies, like, I would never go live in Alabama. I went live in Alabama 2 or 3 times, and, like, almost every single time, something happened right after. Like, they waited until I got off the live stream, you know? So I stopped doing lives in Alabama, even from my own house.
Yeah,
One time I was doing a live stream inside of my own house. I am inside of my house doing a live stream in Montgomery. And after the live stream, I look out my window and there's a motorcycle, one of those Harley motorcycles. And there's a black dude wearing like a ski mask type of thing outside of my driveway, right when I finished the live stream. So they were sending me a message that they were watching me, okay? I did it one time, and I don't want to talk about this too much. I kind of went crazy in Alabama because in Alabama, they were trying to get me. In Alabama, they were trying to catch me slipping. So, and I wasn't on any gang stuff. They just didn't want me there. They're racist. They're hateful people. Yeah, there was drug dealing going on in my neighborhood. It was bad. And I had black people that were racist, and I had white people that were racist. And both of them didn't want me there. So in Alabama, I'm not a troublemaker. I wasn't looking for trouble. I've heard all types of rumors that I was doing bad stuff. I wasn't doing anything bad in Alabama, okay? I was just doing what I'm doing right now, just being a normal human being. Yeah, I'm live, but that's my job, you know? Well, in Alabama, we ran into a situation where, like, one time I did a live stream, and right after the live stream, we got ambushed. But I was prepared for it because me and Katie moved like the military, and we were prepared for it, and we were able to just kind of let them know that it wasn't a sweet deal, you know. So we did a live stream in Prattville. Well, first we did a live stream in Montgomery, in downtown Montgomery, and there was somebody trying to set me up to rob me, and I didn't believe it, but there was somebody that was else in the live stream. So one person in the live stream was trying to set me up to rob me.
There were like 5 people trying to tell you to leave. And
yeah,
it's like,
but there was one person that told me they're trying to set you up to rob you. Because I was live streaming.
I'm trying to call him to like knock off the live stream.
I didn't believe it. I was naive about it. Like, because I wasn't doing anything I was just doing live streams like I am right now. Imagine that right now I'm doing this live stream. Somebody tells me, Jose, you need to get out of there right away.
Me and 5 other people are trying to call your phone that have your number.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like.
Okay, so Nature Lover saw that live. Thank you, Nature Lover. Okay. I'm glad there's people in this live stream that know what I'm talking about. Now.
Yeah.
So during that live stream, I didn't believe that I was in danger because I was like, why would somebody do this, you know? Yeah. But I had just got to Alabama. They were trying to set me up. So I had just got to Alabama. I was very naive. Remember, I'm from Naples, Florida. I'm from a rich suburban place in South Florida. So I don't know about the hood life and getting set up and people, I don't know about none of that stuff. Guys, I'm living in Naples, Florida for 20 years. I don't know about that stuff. But there was people telling me, you're about to get robbed, you need to get out of there. I ignored them.
Even then, I was saying stuff.
Right.
Like, get out of there.
So I left, right? I left and I got back in the car. When I get back in the car, I drove in because I was walking on foot. But now I know that you can't just go live in Baton Rouge, Montgomery, Birmingham. You can't go live in those places because somebody will come and they'll hurt you just so you're not doing it. You know what I mean? Because it's like gangs don't want you to live stream from their cities because they have a claim. It's a gang territory, so they have a claim over that place. And if you're live streaming in that area, you're disrespecting them, okay? Because they feel that they own that place, you know? They feel like they own the area. So during that live stream, I get back in the car and I drove to the place in my car, so now I'm not walking. When I get back over there, there's 5 or 6 guys standing behind a building and they had guns on them. So if I had walked one more block, they were waiting in ambush to catch me. So that's when I realized, okay, there's no live streaming in Montgomery. Mm-hmm. So I did a live stream at a mall in Prattville. So Prattville is a suburb of Montgomery. So I'm thinking, okay, now I'm in a suburb. There's no danger here. There's no reason for me to be afraid to live stream because I'm in a suburb. Okay. Well, they waited for the live stream to finish and they ambushed me. They followed me a few blocks away and then they ambushed me. But when they ambushed me, I was prepared for it. And I was able to just kind of defuse the situation, you could say.
107.
Guys, the temperature outside is 107 degrees. So then there was another live stream, like I said, where we were at home. And after the live stream finished, right after the live stream finished, somebody was outside of my driveway. And as soon as I finished the live stream from my own house, so I'm inside of my own house, I finished the live stream, and there was a dude outside of my house with a motorcycle. And I live on a dead-end road, so he was sending a message to me that even in my own house, I couldn't live stream. Yeah. So now they try to rob me in Montgomery. They try to rob me in or ambush me in Prattville, but in Prattville they failed because I was ready. I was basically ready to go. So they were like, it wasn't worth it. We're north of Huntsville, Centerville, Texas. Centerville, Texas. Now that's what the car temperature. I don't know what the actual temperature. That's what the car thinks it is, you know. And of course, we're standing still in the middle of the field, so it's gonna be hotter here. Yeah. So I was already paranoid. I mean, even in my own house, I'm live streaming from inside my own house, and they're coming to my house and revving their engine after the live stream on my driveway to let me know. Oh, and hot asphalt, no doubt about that. Yeah, that's another layer of heat. So they were kind of like trying to let me know, hey, you can't even live stream from your own house. Because I figured, okay, I'll live stream from inside my house. Even live streaming from my house,
they didn't want it.
They were literally outside of my house. So I was like, okay. So I did the unthinkable, guys. After all that, and I'm glad that some of you guys watching this live stream right now have seen these things, so you can collaborate that I'm not exaggerating or whatever. So I've been through a lot. That's probably one of the reasons my blood pressure is so messed up. I've just been through so much crap. So now I was paranoid. I knew they were stalking me. I didn't even feel safe inside my own house anymore. So I was like, what can I do to just make this stop? I did a live stream where I basically went to the worst neighborhood. I went to the worst neighborhood in the city that I lived. And I'm not proud of this, but again, these people were trying to make my life miserable. Like, you know what the thing is? Like, and I didn't understand this back then. Like, so far in this live stream, you guys have given me almost $40 during this live stream, okay? So during this live stream, you guys have given me $40. Now, $40 to me and you is not significant. I'm glad it is significant, but it's not like to those miserable, hungry, gang-banging piece of crap people. When they see that I just made $40,
take it in.
I didn't have to steal. I didn't have to sell anything illegal. I didn't have to hurt anybody. You guys just decided to give me $40, okay? And there was live streams where we're getting $100.
Yeah.
Yeah. So imagine this. somebody who's poor, lazy, miserable, they see that I just made $100 just being myself, you know. My friends, you guys are my friends. My friends just gave me $100 because I went live. And now, to those hungry, lazy, miserable people, me getting $100 just because you guys want to give it to me, that's a problem for them, you know, because they're lazy, you know, piece of crap. So it bothers them. Now, this would never even cross my mind because I'm not from an environment of misery. I'm from Naples, Florida. I live in a place where people drive in $500,000 cars. Like, I used to live in a place in Naples where there's a store behind, there's a carpet store right behind my house where I used to live in Naples. And the owner of the carpet store had a red Ferrari, a yellow Ferrari, a white Ferrari. He had a black Rolls Royce, a white Rolls Royce. He had a Aston Martin. He had, what else did he have? Anyways, this guy had at least, he had several Bentleys. The owner of the store, so this guy would park his car right behind my house. And this guy, every single day of the week, drove a different supercar to work. One day it'd be a Ferrari, one day would be a Bentley, the next day would be a Rolls Royce. All that stuff, right? That's just what he drove every single day. So I come from an environment where people have money, they have everything. And I'm not going to envy somebody because they have $100. Are you kidding me? I know I'm from a place where people have millions and millions of dollars. You know what I mean? Like, it's normal.
It's like, I don't care.
I worked for a dude. I worked for a guy in Naples. By the way, a complete piece of trash, but he was a billionaire.
Money don't buy class.
With a
always.
B. With a B. Billionaire. This conversation makes my blood pressure go up. Well, one day, I don't know if did anybody watching this live stream ever see the live stream, the really bad one that I deleted? Has anybody, are the people watching this live stream right now?
Yeah, a few people said they've seen it.
Okay, so there was one live stream that we deleted from the channel, and I don't want to talk about what happened in that live stream. But I just got sick and tired of them setting me up and doing these things. And I did something unthinkable. And it led to a horrible situation. It led to a horrible, horrible situation on live. I went live and I drove to their neighborhood and I pretty much brought the heat home. And I don't even want to talk about it. But I let them know that I wasn't afraid of them. Like, I got sick and tired of these people kind of taunting me and all that. But like FLA says $100 is a lot of money in Alabama. And not only is $100 a lot of money in Alabama, yeah, the one where the police, it was a live stream where the police went, it was in Alabama. If you saw the live stream, you saw it. Yeah, the one about the police. You know what I'm talking about. It was where the police refused to do anything. So I drove. No, this was in Alabama. This wasn't recent. This was like about a year ago.
Yeah.
My blood pressure was high.
I don't even want to talk about it.
Yeah, I don't want.
Let's find a new topic that's positive.
Yeah.
Because I don't want him even thinking
about
this.
I don't even want to think about these things. I don't even want to talk about it. But let me just to wrap it all up, guys. It is dangerous to live stream because, like, you guys have given me $40. It doesn't mean anything to me.
Well, it does.
But it's not like a significant. But to some of these people in like Alabama or Mississippi, you know, 100. I do cardio at night, never in the morning. I try not to get too wound up in the morning. To some of these people, doing cardio in the morning, they said, okay, I'll try that.
Yeah.
Sorry. $100 to those people.
It's like,
you know, for you to just turn on your phone. For you to just turn on your phone and make $100 just like that, that's offensive to those people. You know what I mean? Like, that to them, it's like, oh, why does he get $100 just for turning on his phone? Because they're envious, they're small-minded, they're simple-minded, stupid people.
Well, the thing about Alabama is like, there's labor.
Yeah, we've been through a lot.
Nobody wants to work. It's the thing.
Oh, our life is stressful, y'all.
Yeah.
Our life is a little stressful, but you have to do it. Like, bro, I am just tired of being like around. Like, keep in mind, guys, I'm not from some small town where people are living normal lives. I'm from a place where everybody's a millionaire, and you have to be a millionaire to live there. And I'm not a millionaire, so if I want to be around my hometown, around my family and the people that I love, I have to do this. Like, I have to make things happen.
Yeah.
And yes, stress has been a huge part of our lives in a native way.
Yeah.
But the point is this rapper, you avoid stuff like that, okay?
Yeah.
Like me, I spend incredible amounts of money to make sure that we're safe. How are you going to purposely put yourself in the line of fire? Like, people will do it. Like, they will. Like, it's not even a matter of... There's always somebody out there whose life is so insignificant that they'll throw everything away just to prove a point. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I have too much to live for. I got my career as a YouTuber. I got my family. I got my wife. I'm happy. I love waking up and breathing fresh air every day. You know what I mean?
And right now he's happy that I'm the one doing the driving.
Like, I got so much to live for. Somebody says I blame Craigslist. Cass wants to know when I'm going to be back in Naples Manor. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I got so much to live.
I don't see myself there very often.
Yeah. So, like, back home where I'm from, I can go live in Fort Myers because in Fort Myers, nobody there has that many. Like, Naples, Fort Myers, we're different, bro. Like, we're not, like, those types of people. That's why, like, a lot of people from Alabama started to move to Southwest Florida. A lot of people from Atlanta, places like that, they've seen our videos, they know my story, and they want to live in Naples. They want to live in Fort Myers because they understand that you can have money and nobody gives a crap. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They want to be able to drive the car that they want and not have people be like, oh, look at those people. They think their poop don't stink.
I am every day thankful to breathe, thankful to have food in front of me. Like, I don't take stuff for granted. Like, I am thankful for every little thing that I have. Small things, breathing, walking, because I've seen my life in front of me, like, more than once, Not only from health problems, but also from crime and delinquency. Like, I've been in situations where people have tried to take me. So, and I've had people try to destroy everything I've worked for. So here's not only somebody trying to take your life, but then somebody trying to take everything you've worked for. Like in Naples, I had somebody who pretty much tried to do that to me. And like this person in Naples tried to take everything I had from me. They did something that would have destroyed my life, everything I had. And they went malignantly. They did it malignantly. Like somebody blatantly went out to hurt everything I had in Naples. That's why I left Naples, because I talked to my dad about it. And my dad was like, Jose, if you stay here in Naples, I know what you're going to do. My dad was like, I want you to leave Naples. Get out of here. Because somebody in Naples did something to me. And my dad knew. He said, Jose, I want you to leave. He said, leave. He said, sell your house. We were trying to get like $160,000 for the house. Now, I own this house outright, cash. Now, the person that tried to do that to me, they failed because they didn't know what they were doing. I was smarter than them and I outsmarted them. But they still tried. They tried to destroy my life practically. They tried to set me up. And it was all on paper, black and white. And there was no reason for them to do that. They were just envious, So my dad told me, sell the house for whatever money you get. My dad told me, I don't care what type of money it is, just sell the house and leave Naples. Because this person, I know what you're going to do to this person. Like, I know you don't want to, but you're eventually going to end up there. So eventually somebody offered me $107,000 for the house, and I took the money and ran. Yeah, they're jealous. They're jealous because, like, dude, let me tell you how much jealousy I've dealt with in my life. Okay? Me and Katie are 24 years old.
What?
When we were 24 years old. When did we have our house paid off? How old were we? 25?
26.
26 years old, okay? We're 26 years old. And this is another thing that I told Katie. Even if we can afford a house, I don't want to own a house. Because I feel like if at my age I own a house outright, it just sends a really bad message to everybody around you of jealousy. Like, I told Katie, let's travel. When we have money, let's burn it. Like, I know you guys don't understand this. Because nobody's, like, if you're from a certain background, you're almost expected to have everything. But when you're coming from where I'm coming from, people question, well, why do you have these things, you know? If you're young, if you see a 20-year-old black guy or a 20-year-old Hispanic and he's got a house paid off, you're just gonna like be like, you know, who is this person? Why does this person get that, you know? So I was 25 years old, right? You said 25?
26.
26 years old. House in Naples paid off. You get what I'm saying? 26 years old. Cars paid off, house paid off, and a good source of income. Now, keep in mind, I finished the 8th grade, was the last grade of school that I finished. Okay? I'm an 8th grade kickout. So, in the 8th grade, they kicked me out of school. Okay? And they told me, we're going to kick you out of school. And if you want to go to school, you have to go to a military drill camp type of place. So I stepped away from my education from the 8th grade. So here's a kid who everybody said I was going to be a criminal. Oh, you're going to be a criminal. You're going to spend the rest of your life in prison. That's what everybody thought about me, you know?
Yeah, he did the 9th grade 3 times.
Okay. Everybody told me you're going to be a criminal. You're going to spend the rest of your life in jail. You're never going to amount to anything. You don't have school. And there's other things about my youth that we're never going to talk about, okay? There's some parts of my youth that we'll never, ever, not even Katie knows, okay? So, but the people in Naples, Florida that are from my hood, they know my past, okay? Now, I can't really get into a lot of this stuff, but the people that are from Naples that know me from the hood, the neighborhood that I grew up in, like, dude, people would come out of jail with nothing. Nowhere to sleep, nothing to eat. Every kid that grew up in my neighborhood went to jail. Nobody in that neighborhood that grew up with me, there was 10 of us. One of them is in the Bloods. The other one is in the Bloods. One of them is MS-13. The other one is VL. The other one is, every one of the kids that grew up in my neighborhood are all gang members, all went to gangs, all went to prison. Some of them did 5 years, some of them did 10 years. Everybody that grew up with me, their whole lives were garbage. When those kids, just so you understand the respect that I have down there, when those kids come out of a 5-year jail stint, they get out of jail, and they got nowhere to go to, they would come to me. They wouldn't go to their parents or their family. They would come to my house, knock on my door and say, Jose, I just got out. And I'd say, okay, I'm going to get you a job. I'm gonna buy you a tent so you can sleep in the woods at least. You know what I mean? I got a job for you. Let's go work right now. They knew that all those kids that were all messed up, they knew that their lives were garbage. Their family didn't trust in them anymore. No, they had nowhere to go. they knew that when they got out of prison, they could come knock on my door, and I would get them food, get them a place to sleep, find them a rent, get them a job, and start working, okay? Because I had a little company where I did property cleaning. Guys would get out of jail, nowhere to go. They'd come to me. I would get them back on their feet. So the other thing about Naples is, like, I have a lot of people down there that when they say my name, they know here's dudes that their own family wouldn't give them an opportunity. And I would give them work, man. I would find them a job. I literally built a house in Naples, okay? The property that I had in Naples, I literally built it myself. And half of the work that was done by guys who they didn't have an opportunity. And not only would I give them a job, but I would pay them better than what the going rate was. If a day's work was $100, I'd give them $140, a little extra, you know what I mean? So I have this reputation down there among all the bad people that if they needed help, they could come to me and I would help them get back on their feet. So, like, that's a big reputation to live up to. And I think a lot of the times it wasn't even what I would do to somebody, because I wasn't like, but people knew that if you mess with me, here's these 20 criminals that they admire me and they respect me. So if you were to come hurt me, you wouldn't even have to deal with me. You would have to just deal with other crazy people. But all that to say this, that in my hometown down there, I just have this respect, admiration. And now you guys don't know this. I'm just telling you guys these things for the first time. Okay, you guys don't know this. I'm just saying these things for the first time. We're having this conversation. But I'm not just like a regular dude down there. Like, people know me and stuff. And I have a lot of respect. Like, I helped a lot of people. You know, people were building I had a junk removal business. I would get furniture, this, that. I do all types of stuff for people, you know. I helped a lot of people, man. And at the end of the day, I just had to walk away from all that because there were some people that were jealous, you know. Because they're old dudes, okay? They're in their 50s, they're in their 60s. You got these guys that are 50, 60 years old, and they're a piece of craps. You know, they rip people off.
Mm.
104 degrees, guys.
I can start speeding up now.
Yeah,
right?
give them the right. Yeah, go.
Okay.
You good? You good to drive?
Yeah, I'm
right.
not a problem. I just
All
want to
right.
make sure that.
Yeah. Okay, you good.
Mm-hmm.
So they're 50 years old, they're 60 years old, and they want to be OGs. They want to have respect. They want to be admired. They want people to look up to them, you know? But they're a piece of craps. They rip people off. They steal from people. They have business dealings and they don't come through with what they're supposed to, you know? So they don't have the respect that I had. So I'm 26 years old. I got my house paid off. I got my cars paid off. I've been driving a Mercedes-Benz since I was like 15 or 16 years old. Okay? I was 15 years old and I had cars, dude. Like, my first tickets were for driving without a my first driving tickets were for driving without a license because I had cars before I could drive. The stuff that I did down there, like, nobody ever accomplished anything. I started businesses. I helped people. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of respect behind all that. The cops were never able to get their hand. They tried to. One time, I remember something bad happened. And I kind of took care of the problem, and the cops knew to come looking for me. And when the cops came to arrest me, about 40 people, this was like when I was like 16 years old. The cops came to arrest me, and about 40 people came out, and there was more people than cops. And the cops weren't able to take me because there were so many people there that were like, you can't take Jose, you know? But those days are in the past. That's the past, you know? That's in the past. But everybody expected me to go to jail, be a criminal. Since I was like in middle school, man. Like, nobody had faith in me. Now, start businesses, help other people. Not just what I've done for me, what I've done for other people, man. You know? So, these guys, they're 50 years old, 60 years old, and they're a bunch of squares, you know what I mean? They want to be OGs, they want to be gangsters, but then they're not built like that. And they don't have any respect because they have a little bit, they have houses and this and that, but my hands were clean. I didn't steal it from anybody. I didn't owe it to anybody. Nobody helped me. We built everything we had. We did it ourselves, man. Like, we were who we were, you know? So it's difficult for somebody who's 60 years old and is a piece of crap to look at this kid that's 26 years old and self-made. It was a lot of jealousy in Naples, you know? So I dealt with jealousy in Naples, but I understood where the jealousy came from. The problem when I switched over to Alabama was that I didn't understand how miserable these people were. I didn't understand how petty you could be. Like, I thought the people that I was dealing with in Naples were petty, but I had no idea. These people in Alabama, they're on some other crap, man. They're really petty. It's like when you get fame and notoriety, even if you don't have money, you just get respect. Respect, notoriety, fame, anything of that sort. You know, you gotta move differently. You can't just go on the internet and like taunt people that have nothing to lose. Katie, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, it's pretty much how it was. I mean, you have to have respect for yourself, and you can't be show-offy or anything like
so
that.
So now, I don't want real estate because people envy you. Your neighbors start to envy you, you know? Because we're young, we're not supposed to, at our age and from our background, we shouldn't really have any of this stuff, you know? Mm-hmm. So I like renting because if I rent, my neighbors aren't jealous of me, you know? Because you can have cars that are fancy. You just have to know how to move and say, oh, you know, you know, you might look at somebody driving a car that's expensive, but you'll be, oh, he's probably got a car payment on it. You know what I mean? So they don't envy it because they think you're working for it. But it's not good to show too much. So one reason that I like to travel, like if I have $10,000, I would rather spend it traveling is because if I'm traveling, you can't steal it from me. You can't, that's something you live. You can't take that from me, you know? If I travel, you can't steal it from me. You can't touch me while I'm doing it. I'm far away, you don't know where I'm at. So what's nice about traveling is it's an asset that you can't take. If I have a property, you could do all types of things to destroy that. You know what I mean? You can destroy a property. You can envy a property. But if I go and I spend all this money traveling, it's like it's something you can't touch. You know what I mean? If you have a car, somebody can key it. You know what I mean? Like, I like travel because it's something that's in the air. You know, like, I didn't really I grew up believing in physical things, like a physical house. Whoa. A physical car, a physical house, a piece of equipment. You know, to me, those were assets because because they're physical things. But I learned you can destroy a house. You can steal a house, believe it or not. But if I'm traveling, it's not something you can take from me. Once I travel and I experience that, like, I don't want to have cars. I don't want to have a piece of land is a good asset, because a piece of land is everywhere. Like, let's say you drive to a place, and like right here, on the side of the road, there's 100 acres. You don't know who owns it. You know what I mean? It's worth millions of dollars, but it's not something you can touch. And that's how you can't touch it. I mean, like, you can't really, you can burn it. It's still going to be there. You can dump garbage on it. I can clean it up. You know what I mean? Land is, I like land because land, you can't burn it. You can't trash it. No matter what happens, that land is always going to be there. You know? A house, a lot of things can go wrong with a house. Your neighbors can make your life miserable. But if you own a piece of land, it doesn't need any maintenance. It's there. Nobody can take it. It's a thing that's always, that piece of land right there, all this land, you don't know who owns it. If you see a house, people can envy a house, you know? But I like land because land, look at all this land right here. Somebody owns all that right there. Somebody owns that. I don't know, it might be 100 acres. It might be 1,000 acres.
And they have this access road, so if they build in the future, they can have like business trips along here. Yeah. Which I really like.
Look at all this land. But there's no face behind it, you know what I mean? Look at all that land. Somebody owns all that. That's hundreds and thousands of acres. Somebody owns all that, you know? But it's not something that has a face to it. Like a car, like a house. You get what I'm saying? Anyways, let's drop the conversation. You know, and back to nature lover, the person that did that, very stupid, man. Somebody will get you. Even if you're not trying to make it happen. You know? Even if you're not trying, yeah, you can't go wrong with owning land, you know? I like land because land is, and even land can be a little tricky, but it's not too complicated. People can try to steal your land too. They can try to steal it. They can try to devalue it. But land is a more, there's no maintenance on it. There's a little bit of maintenance, but it's not like, land is land. It's not going anywhere.
Like in Florida, the laws are like you can take someone's house. Like if you're squatting in it for like 7 years and you're going and paying the property taxes for 7 years.
Well, look at this, guys. God Eater says all this land originally belonged to the Native Americans, and then the Spaniards came and took it. And the British and the Spaniards came and took it all. So that should just let you know that not even land is free from somebody coming and taking it. Like, good point. You know? Not even land is exempt. Exactly. Oh, you can take something you don't own. Absolutely, I've seen it. You can lose houses. Somebody could sue you. I'm not going to get into the elaborate details of it, but you can definitely lose a house. Definitely. Yeah, a house is not exactly a secure investment as you think it is.
Yeah.
A house it's not really all that. So, you know, land, actually, yeah, this land, all of this used to belong to the Native Americans. The Spaniards came with disease. Look at how dirty the Spaniards were. The Spaniards came to America. Now, I'm a Spaniard. My grandpa was born in the Canary Islands of Spain, okay? So I'm a Spaniard. Spaniards came over here with chicken pox, smallpox, I don't know what the crap they had. And they knew that the diseases that they had would kill the natives. And they knew all they had to do was just come near them and they would die eventually. Just their own presence would make these people pass away. So the Spaniards, all they did was sneeze and kill thousands. Exactly. So that just goes to show you that even owning land has its vulnerabilities. You know? So land itself, it's a good asset, but you can lose land for sure. You know? So what's the best thing you could do, man? Travel, enjoy life, eat good food, dress good if you can, wear some good clothes, buy some good food, travel, see the world. Because at the end of the day, material things, houses, cars, properties, it's nothing really. I don't know, it sounds like maybe I'm traumatized, but that's the way I look at it. People are scared of the monkey now. I don't watch the news. I don't even know what's going on in the world right now. There's fires up there. I don't even know what's going on. Exactly, nature lover. Look at what nature lovers just said. Nature lover says, sometimes the less you own, the better off you are. Absolutely, you're free. Make the most of whatever you have. Yo, it's 105 degrees right now. Exactly. Death is the only thing that's guaranteed. Yeah, exactly. Not landing the things like in Naples. I had a house paid off in Naples, right? That sounds beautiful, doesn't it? Everybody's dream. Owning a piece of property in Naples that's paid off. Everybody's dream, man. I had that. But I didn't own the house. The house owned me. I couldn't travel. All my money went into like repairs and upgrades. I didn't own that house. That house owned me. Now, I don't own anything. I just have a piece of land, a few vehicles, some furniture, normal stuff. But those things don't own me. If I really wanted to move to Texas right now, I can do it. It might take me a year or 6 months to get it together, but I could do it. When I was in Naples, we were stuck there. You know what I mean? So, owning a house or the house owning you. Very, very interesting concept. You know, you can make your life... Like, I had a friend, he had a restaurant. And he used to tell me, oh, you know, I own a restaurant. I'd be like, bro, you don't own a restaurant. That restaurant owns you. You can't go out for the weekends. It's like slavery owning a restaurant. That's the worst business you could ever start. So, maybe you own a business, but don't let that business own you. That's why the things that I do are things that I can pick up and go with them, you know. Economical mobility. Mobility is the key term. Being able to move, pick up, transfer. You know, not something that's going to be like a rock tied to your foot that's holding you down. But, you grow and you become older, you become more mature, and you start to understand. You're going 80, what's the speed? Oh, it's Texas, you're good.
It's Texas.
I looked at the speed limit, I was like, wow, Katie, you're fine. Oh, we're in Texas.
Yeah.
But it's important that you understand that material things, you can't let those material things own you, You have to own yourself. You have to be the one in control, not your material things own you. Because some people, they focus so much on the material things that they own, or they go so far to acquire all these material things, they start to neglect their family. Look at this, man. You know what being rich is? Me and Katie, we're in this car together. We're together. The person that I love, are you tired of driving, Katie?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
You've been driving for a long time. You good?
Yeah, I can drive long stretches.
All right, don't try to show off now.
No.
You've been driving for a while. You've been driving for as long as I've been talking.
So?
Alright.
Are you tired of talking?
I am tired of talking. I've been talking for an hour and 15 minutes.
Then I've been driving for...
Where the crap are we? I don't even know where we are anymore.
An hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah, I don't even know where we are. I'm looking at a map real quick. Let's see where we are.
I haven't been driving that long, so...
We're closer to Dallas than we are to Texas at this point.
Houston.
I know, I keep getting, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm confused.
Constantly, apparently.
Hey, watch it. But guess what? We're only an hour from Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
We're only 1 hour from Dallas, guys. We're just outside of Dallas. Yeah, there's palm trees. They're called Mexican fantails. They'll grow this far north. They're called Mexican fantail palm trees. Mexican fantail palm trees will actually grow this far north. Can't wait to see them in Galveston, yeah. So we're heading north now. Let me see where we are. Fairfield, Texas. We're passing Fairfield, Texas, guys. Yo, Cobra, what up, bro? We got Cobra K Boy. Big YouTube channel. What's up, man? We got Cobra in the house. What's good, man? We're just about an hour south. Yeah, sago palm trees will grow too. God Eater says that Native Mexicans are Native Americans. Yeah, I mean, we are too, you know. We got 30A in the house. What up, Florida? East Coast in the house. Yeah, what's the temperature right now? 104. You guys can see it's been consistently over 100 degrees here in Texas. We're all human, it doesn't matter. Anyways, I can't believe I actually went on that conversation with you guys about, you know, about who I was earlier in life. But, you know, people can envy you, man. It's crazy. You can't go out there and... I'm making changes. Like, let me hook this up, take this on here for a minute. I'm driving a Toyota, for example. So I got the camera on. You can say hi, Katie.
Hi.
For example, guys, we're in a Toyota. You know? We're in a Toyota. Like, I don't want to drive a Mercedes-Benz. I can afford a Mercedes-Benz, a Jaguar, all that crap. I'm not going to do it. I'm in a Toyota. You know? Scuba Steve Speaks says, hi, Katie. Conversation, it was really eye-opening. All right, cool, man. You know, but we had a cool. Okay, you guys appreciate. I thought that conversation was kind of weird. So like, it's very reliable. This is what I like right here. 40 miles. Look at this, guys. Look at that. You know, like, we're pushing close to 40 miles per gallon. That's miles per hour. But anyways, oh, you good?
Yeah.
you know, I'm gonna drive a Toyota. You know, I'm gonna live rented. I'm gonna rent a place. I'm not gonna own it. So I'm not gonna own it. I'm gonna drive a Toyota. I'm switching things up. Like I'm not going to. I understand that envy can destroy your life, man. Like if I do something good, it's gonna be like something nobody else can see. You know what I mean? I'm gonna drive a Toyota. I'm gonna live rented. I'm just gonna like learn to. Yeah, we're losing signal, guys. Lost signal there for a minute, guys. So we're about an hour outside of Dallas here. Yeah, you just instead of driving a Mercedes Benz, drive a Toyota. People are bad, man. They're envious. People are envious. So drive a Toyota. Rent instead of buying a house. Rent it. Just learn to live a different way that doesn't attract as much attention. Because when you live in a neighborhood and you're from that neighborhood and you start to buy real estate and do stuff that other people can't do, they get jealous, man. They get jealous, man. They get really jealous. So you just learn to live a little bit different. You guys are on the road too much to buy right now. Yeah, exactly. Great point. Like, what is the point of even owning the real estate when we travel this much? We're always on the road. We don't even want real estate. I want to travel. Well, we're living in different times. I could, but the thing is, not legally. She said, can we put up a trailer on our...
No.
Not legally. I could do it, and I don't think my neighbors would complain. But legally, no, I couldn't legally do it. And we need to live in a house. We need a place. You can't... We've lived in campers. That's not living. Like, we're big people. We need a place. You know what I mean? Oh, it's getting hard to get loans right now? Yeah. Well, think about it. Not every country offers you money like that. United States is practically the only country that really like does that. You know what I mean? Like other places in the world, you can't just get a loan for a house, or this is the only country where you can get loans like that. You know? You can't just get loans like that everywhere. Like, people don't realize how good it is to be in America, where you can get a car loan, you can get a house loan. You can't get that everywhere. I think we're just kind of... Oh snap! Slow down! Slow down! Slow down! Slow down! Yep. Slow down! Slow down! Got that? Now that right there is a danger. Pulling that truck over right there on that off ramp is going to cause an accident. Yeah. That police officer, by pulling over that semi, is probably going to cause an accident pulling over a semi. Just a dumb... And there's even a curve on the road and an exit there. A very tight exit. That's a very dumb place to pull somebody over. That's a dumb place to pull... That's a very stupid place to pull a semi over. You're literally going to cause an accident to pull over a semi truck. That's stupid. Alright guys, so we're just outside of Dallas, about an hour from Dallas. You guys were dying for us to live stream during the trips. Yeah, he's gonna cause an accident, really. That's a dumb place to pull a semi over. It's just stupid, man. That right there, on that tiny exit with a curve, literally almost caused an accident. How did you get to Dallas so fast? Well, drive. We've been driving all day, pretty much. We've been driving all day.
We're not quite to Dallas. It's like 71 miles.
Yeah, but yeah, you'll be there in an hour. Yeah. Yeah, and Nate has a good point, you know. Yeah, it's still easy to get loans and stuff compared to other places.
Yeah. It might be difficult right now to get loans, but they want to give money because they want you to default so they can write new loans. And they want you to keep paying.
But see, the thing is, like, I'm not a jealous person, so it's hard for me to understand jealousy because I'm not a jealous person. There's not like, and if I ever catch myself envying something that's not mine, I'll sit down and I'll think about it, okay? Because even if you're not jealous, as a general thing, you're not always jealous. You can, for a moment, become jealous or start to feel jealous. You got to catch yourself and say, okay, hold on a minute. Now, I'm alive. I got the things that I need. And even if I didn't, that doesn't justify, you know, like, you got to catch yourself. With jealousy, you got to really catch yourself, you know? Like, you might have to at a point. Like, I've never been jealous as a general thing it's not part of my personality. But if I ever find myself in a situation where I'm looking at somebody else and I'm jealous, then you got to step back and say, okay, hold on. What am I doing wrong here? And again, I grew up in Naples. Hello. Like, I grew up as a poor person in a rich place. You know? And self-made means you're okay with who you are, your abilities, and you understand that those material things don't make you, you know? But those are acquired emotional responses. Like, that's something you got to work on throughout your whole life to make sure that at no point you change and become envious of somebody else or feel that somebody else shouldn't have anything, you know? What up, Rodney Hickman? Yeah, they want you to default because they get to keep your down payment and everything you got. So it's actually, there's people hoping that everybody loses their houses. Those big money. Oh, guys, the phone's hot. Let me cool down the phone. It's actually in the sun. All right, guys. Envy will keep you poor. Well, guys, I'm going to end the live stream. The sun is actually right there right now. Earlier on in the day, the sun was above us.
Why don't you hold the phone for a while?
No, I'm tired of talking. I've been talking for an hour and a half.
Keep talking.
I'll stop it at an hour and 30, guys. So we got about a minute. So say your goodbyes and all that. Envy will keep you poor. Yep, exactly. You get caught up in becoming a slave to material things. I don't want to be that way. I'm just happy if I got a place to sleep and food. I'm good. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to hurt myself to get anything, you know? No, I'm a hardworking person. Doesn't mean you're not hardworking. Guys, at exactly a minute and a half, I'm going to cut this live stream off. I can't believe I went so long. I want to thank everybody that shared with us their super chats and everybody that shared their time with us. You shared with us your resources, but also your time. So I appreciate everybody that's been with us today. As you can see, we're entering Dallas, Texas soon. So Dallas, Texas is something you can expect on our channel soon. And thank you for spending your time and your resources with us. We love you. And we're out here working for you. I hope you guys have a beautiful day.